dear students, myself Gangadhar Solanke, and I welcome you all to the MCGM's virtual classroom.
We'll be learning the topic Features of the Constitution. In the last two lessons, we studied how our Constitution was made. We studied its preamble and understood terms like sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. The goals expressed in the preamble are the characteristic features of our constitution, and apart from these, the constitution also has other features, and in this topic, in this lesson, we are going to discuss about the features of Indian Constitution. Now, in this, the first one is federalism. So, the concept of federalism is what? One of the important features of our constitution, that is the federal system. In countries with large territories and huge population. Now, our country India, which is with large territory and also huge population. So, in countries with large territories and huge population, government is run by a federal system. Now, why government is running by a federal system? Because ruling a large territory from a single capital city is not only difficult, but may also lead to the neglect of some far flung areas. एक ही कैपिटल रहेगा और वहीं से पूरा देश अगर चलाया जाएगा तो हो सकता है कि वहाँ से दूर दूर का जो एरिया है वो निगलेक्ट किया जाएगा, वहाँ तक गवर्नमेंट पहुँचेगी नहीं, वहाँ तक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन पहुँचेगी नहीं, एंड दैट इज़ वाई फेडरल सिस्टम इज़ एक्सेप्टेड. People residing there cannot participate in the affairs of the government. And to solve all these problems, there is solution. Federalism, which is governments function at two levels in a federation. When we call any country as a federalism, or there is federalism in the country, that means that the government in that country function at two levels. One is at national level and one is at state level. So, union government or federal government, which carries out the administration of the entire country, that is union government. And then the second one, state government. State government, it looks after the administration of a particular state. Now, if we talk about our country, then number of states are there, 29 states. और उतने स्टेट गवर्नमेंट फिर हमारे पास है. Also we have union territories. So, state government looks after the administration of a particular state. For example, government of Maharashtra looks after the administration of the state of Maharashtra. The system of running the administration of a country cooperatively. The system of running the administration of a country cooperatively by the governments at two levels, making laws about different subjects, is called federalism. So, simple thing to understand about federalism, that it works at two levels, national level and state level. As you can see on the screen, in the figure, it is very easy to understand what does it exactly mean when we use word federalism. Then the next one, feature of a constitution, that is separation of powers. The constitution has divided the subjects for making laws between the union government and the state government. अभी फेडरलिज्म में हमने क्या देखा कि दो लेवल पे गवर्नमेंट काम करता है, वन इज एट नेशनल एंड वन इज एट स्टेट लेवल. नाउ द पावर इज ऑल्सो डिवाइडेड बिटवीन स्टेट गवर्नमेंट एंड द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट. So the first thing which is called first list of union government, which contains 97 subjects on which the union government makes laws, and then state list which contains 66 subjects, and apart from these two lists there is a concurrent list in which 47 subjects are there. Now here we will see who deals with what subjects. Subjects with the union government: defense, foreign relations, war and peace, currency, international trade, etc. And subjects with the state government: agriculture, law and order, local government, health, prison administration. All these are the subjects which are included in the list of state government. And then one more, subjects with both the governments, दोनों इस पे काम करते हैं, that is employment, environment, economic and social planning, personal law, education, etc. So here the powers divided into state government and union government. Then the next thing, union territories. In India, as we know, there is a union government that is of 29 state governments and 7 union territories. The union government controls the union territories. Following are the 7 union territories which you can say there on the screen: New Delhi, Daman and Diu, Pondicherry, Chandigarh, Dadra and Sabha for all its decisions. In parliamentary democracy, the discussion and debates that take place in the parliament have great significance. Next to this, here on the map now, again you can see the states and union territories of our country. Here union territories and its capital. For example, here you can see New Delhi and the capital is Delhi. Next thing, parliamentary system of government. The Indian Constitution has provided for a parliamentary system of government, that is the legislature which has highest decision making power. Indian Parliament includes the President, Lok Sabha or the House of the People, and Rajya Sabha, the Council of States. The Council of Ministers that runs the administration emerges from the Lok Sabha and is answerable to the Lok Sabha for all its decisions. In parliamentary democracy, the discussions and debates that take place in the parliament have great significance. And this you can see on your television also by putting Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha TV, discussions on different topics. Then the next is independent judiciary. The Indian Constitution has created an independent judiciary. The disputes that cannot be resolved mutually are referred to the judiciary. अगर कुछ झगड़े होते हैं, कुछ disputes है related with the land or any other thing, और जो mutually solve नहीं हो रहे, उन्हें लेकर फिर कोर्ट में लोग जाते हैं. The court hears both the contesting parties, looks into the injustice if any, and gives its judgment. And while giving judgment, this has to be done impartially. दोनों की बातें सुनी जाती है, ये देखा जाता है कि किसी पर इनजस्टिस ना हो, और impartially अपना जजमेंट कोर्ट देता है. Judges are appointed by the president and not by the government. And also it is not easy to remove the judges from their office. Now why it is appointed by the president? Because the constitution has made several provisions to ensure that the judiciary remains more and more independent, जिसमें गवर्नमेंट का हस्तक्षेप ना हो. That is why judges are appointed by the president and not by the government, and also it is not easy to remove the judges from their office. Then the next thing, single citizenship. The Indian Constitution has granted a single citizenship to all Indians, that is Indian citizenship. ऐसा नहीं है कि इंडिया की सिटीजनशिप अलग, फिर आप एक पर्टिकुलर स्टेट में रहते हैं वहाँ की सिटीजनशिप अलग. नो, इट इज़ नॉट लाइक दैट. सिंगल सिटीजनशिप एंड दैट इज इंडियन सिटीजनशिप. Process of amending the constitution, that is what change in the constitution, there comes up a need to make changes or amendments in the provisions of the constitution due to changing circumstances. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन जब लिखा गया है तब के सर्कमस्टांसेस, तब की सोशल कंडीशंस अलग थी और आज अलग है, और कुछ सालों बाद अलग हो जाएगी. तो अगर उसमें चेंज करना है एज पर द चेंजिंग सर्कमस्टांसेस, तो वो भी प्रोविजंस कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में लिख के रखे हुए हैं. बट फ्रीक्वेंट अमेंडमेंट्स टू द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में लीड टू अ सिचुएशन ऑफ इंस्टेबिलिटी. So the procedure for amendment is specified in the constitution itself. And how it is specified? The procedure for amendment in the constitution is unique, which is neither too difficult nor too easy. More scope has been provided for giving more consideration and thought to important amendments. The procedure is also flexible. Procedure is also flexible to ensure that general amendments can be brought about easily. Here on the screen you can see major amendments in the history of Indian Constitution, that is introduction to GST, right to education until the age of 14, arrangement of AP Assembly, enhance the power of President, then the next and the last feature of the Constitution, that is Election Commission of India. You must have read about the Election Commission in the newspapers. Since India has adopted a democratic form of government, people have to elect their representatives periodically. And for this, the elections have to be conducted in a free and fair atmosphere. Hence, the Constitution has entrusted the responsibility of conducting elections to an independent machinery, and that machinery is known as Election Commission of India. And the responsibility of conducting all elections in India rests with the Election Commission.
So my dear students, this is all for today. Thank you very much. Stay home, stay safe, take care.